little funky.
I think we are pretty much there. At least what I can tell. So before we head out, I gotta do one last or a couple last minute shout outs. Thank you, Impulse, for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna be going over to Billy's chat.
What's up, guys? Sorry, I had
Billy's
to
stream in just a second.
Here. That chat was being funky. I think we're
My
good
sister
now.
just texted me. I'm confused on your stream. What happening? I just tuned in.
What's up, Lizzie? Appreciate that follow.
Rebecca, we're gonna be going over to my friend's stream, and he's gonna be creating some emotes for me. Again, for anyone that hasn't already heard, guitarist from Good Charlotte is also a very, very well-known artist in digital art and in the comic world and things like that. So I'm extremely excited to be working with him. Dreamboy Sarah, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you, Disco Patty, for the host, and Maddie for the host. Thanks again, Sarah. I'm having a great day. I hope you're having a good day.
Nice. Second month of subscription.
On that note,
sick. Love it.
We're about to head over there. I hope you guys have all your buddies.
My restream chat doesn't
go ahead
want to
and
open.
raid
all right,
Mr. Billy Martin.
Uh-oh, getting ready to get raided.
And I'll be hanging out there with you guys as well, so we can all watch all this stuff unfold. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Sick.
So,
Loyal Wolfie on the 2 months.
Starting
too.
now.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead, everybody. Buddy up.
Jeff's getting ready to come in here. We're gonna get the stream going. I'm gonna quit out of Chrome, so no issues there. A little background music going. All right, we're good. All right, so y'all got the new some new emotes too. Super cool. Yes, new emotes. There's one of me playing guitar, then there's just like a regular picture of me, and then my logo too. I'm gonna come up with some better cool, some new ones. Officially rated with Jeff. What's up, guys? Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. What's up, guys? What's up? 21 questions. I appreciate that follow. What's up, y'all? I love seeing all the new emotes. Let me bring Jeff in. Yes, new webcam. Correct. Uh-oh, we already got the hype train. Start hype train incoming. Feeling it good. Trademark Live. Appreciate the follow. All right, let me get Jeff in here. Autumn Meadow, thanks for the following. Appreciate that. Dang, that's the 38th sub that Blood and Hope is offered in this. That is crazy. Thank you.
Wow. Hey, man, can you hear me?
Yes. Let's see.
Awesome.
Let me go ahead and bring your video up.
Yeah, let me pull it up. There we go.
And okay, it's like not the right angle. Okay.
Always.
I'm not. Hang on. I'm gonna have to just see what's going on with this. Okay, hang on here. What am I seeing? Just something glow. I gotta look at your picture and then go back. Okay, it's like zoomed in like crazy compared to before.
Back up.
No. It's the way I have it cropped.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. All right, that's
very cool.
Better. All right. Sorry guys, bear with me.
No worries. It wouldn't be a professional stream without some kind of issues. It's always the case. Always the case.
That's how I do it. Right.
Hey man, there's a streamer that just came back from I guess he was one of the ones that went to Mixer.
Okay.
And he came back with like 500,000 viewers, and he like played this whole introduction video and the audio was just not there.
Ugh.
So it happens to everybody.
All right, good to know. All right, so now I've got you. Okay. So I keep missing all these follows. Motionless Laura, I appreciate that. All right. Okay, cool. All right, so I think we're good to go now. Can everybody see her?
Cool.
Med Dalgo, appreciate the follow. Trying to catch up with all of them. I'm gonna move my chat windows around so I can see. Soft Snails with the follow too. Thank you. Okay, look at that. We've already received 100 messages in the chat within like 10 seconds. Level 3 hype
That's
train.
awesome.
Crushing. Dizzy Dreamer with the follow.
Level 3 hype train, hell yeah.
Love it. You know, I got a level 5 hype train the other day when you weren't there, and I thought it was never going to happen without
Woo!
you. So, hey, that felt really good. So,
That's awesome.
Appreciate that.
Very
All right,
awesome.
what's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in. Digging it. So, this is my new webcam. Hopefully it's working better. There's some kind of weird spotty stuff up in the corner. Like, I'm not, like the background is picking up my headphones all weird. Might work better if I didn't have headphones, but I don't know. That might just be like a gamma setting, so I'll work on that.
Yeah.
Did you take refer rate? Okay, see, we got some kind of a 100 cheer bits or something there. Thank you. Very cool, very cool.
Awesome.
Oh, we've even got spam in the chat. Want to become famous? Buy followers? All it's oh, nice, cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, the consensus is the new webcam is working. I got the same one as Geoff, so I mean, he said this is the one to get, so that's what I got.
Yeah, hopefully
BT.
everyone
I can't
likes
even
it.
tell you how to say that, but thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, the weird like kind of spottiness is probably has something to do with the lighting as well.
Hmm.
Maybe it's too bright or not bright enough. I don't know. I don't know. We'll get this better one stream at a time.
Oh yeah.
Loyal Wolfie says it's the green screen tweaking, not the camera. My green screen is screen. That's a hard word to say, huh? It's not like completely opaque. Like I had to put a towel up on the window behind me because I could see a little bit of light coming through. So I wonder if it's I don't know, something in the lighting in the room or something. But hey, keep up the hype train. _ Geoff just dropped 10. Oh, dude, look at that. Geoff with the 10 subs. Dude, thank you.
Hell
Look
yeah.
at that. Hype train rolling up, rolling up.
Keep it going.
I love a good hype train.
Bats in the chat. What do you call it? It's a bat.
Bat swarm.
Bat swarm. Yeah.
That's right. And now I got 3 new emotes up now too, so they got new emotes to play with.
Awesome. Very, very, very cool.
All right, so those of you who've been here all the other ones, you can see that I've got the Geoff's drawing all finished now. So today we're just gonna work on some color and stuff like that. Just through like a quick, ooh, look at all the emotes. Yeah, love it. And we got the hype train. You know I got a screen grab this one. All right, let me do this nice little screen grab. All right, cool. I can show you all off later. All right, cool. So let's get into some colors, I guess, right?
Definitely. That's already looking absolutely nuts, man. I love it.
Gotta make sure I'm not missing anything. Chelsea using the bits. Got a bunch of different people using bits in chats. Hang on. All right, give me 1 second. Hang on, I gotta fix something, and I'll be right back in the camera. Give me 1 second. Y'all
No worries, man.
keep the hype train rolling.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm absolutely loving this, though. Look at how detailed and awesome this is. Super cool. No capes. Thank you for charging your phone. I'm glad.
Okay, it's my off-screen moderator, aka my son, who's like peeking his head in. Dad, there's this weird black stuff around you. The green screen's being crazy. I'm like, okay, that's not worth coming in to tell me, but thank you.
Yeah.
Always looking out for me. So.
Hey man, it's just part of the bat swarm.
Okay, someone said the alert sounds are too loud. You know, I cranked them up because I don't hear them, and I got to figure out how I can hear them. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn them down a little bit. I still don't hear them, but it's all right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why
Audio
they don't
stuff,
come
man.
through. I know. I don't know why they don't come through for me because I don't like to miss it. So. All right. So let's do some colors. All right, so first thing we'll do is I'll probably start kind of dropping in some basic colors. I might have some questions for you, Geoff, about like certain like your eye color, guitar color, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no worries. I have all that info.
I hope you do. He knows his own eye color, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Okay, so
How've things been though? Everything's good?
Yeah, man, just cruising, you know, just living through quarantine, ready for this to be over. Luckily,
Yeah.
I'm like a massive NBA fan and basketball's back, so like just having something like different and new like that is so exciting. Like just to break it up,
Oh, yeah.
have some basketball games back.
Absolutely.
So that's been pretty exciting. All right.
Definitely. Having any kind of escape.
Yeah,
Anything to just like distract yourself.
totally.
So nice right now.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's see. Leanna using one of her bits or whatever you do to make the purple highlighted text, so it works. So hey, thank you. I appreciate you tuning in. Okay.
Very cool.
Okay. Start.
They're asking, why is it fully green right now?
You know, here's what I do is here. I'll back up a little bit. So on the way you do it is it's like on two different layers. So let's see, like the drawing. So see, you have like this is what an empty page would look like with nothing on it. Okay, so then there's a white background, and then there's the drawing, and then the colors are on their own separate layer right here. So what would happen is, if I were to select this layer right here, the color doesn't matter. I just dropped green in because it's just why not? So like if I'm coloring, and you see like this, like it won't break out of the green. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So what I do is just it's just pretty much just like holding the silhouette so that the color can stay in there. But I just picked any random color and I'll end up coloring over it. You won't even see any green by the time it's finished. So that was just my starter color. But I'm actually gonna go in and use the this paint bucket tool just to hit a couple spots. Get all the flesh tones first. Level 4 hype train emote received. Very cool, very cool. Level 5 completed. Sick. Another level 5 hype train. Y'all crushed it. Super cool, man. Thank you guys.
What a great start.
For real, right?
19 subs, 305 bits or something.
Something crazy. Y'all just keep showing up, so. All right.
Very cool.
I think I'm supposed to share this here. There we go. Okay. Sick. Someone says I've never been a conductor before. Nice. Well, that means you must have did something cool. Yeah, the way the green screen is working is annoying. Like right when I finally get a new camera and it's not weird anymore, then I gotta have the green screen issues. So we'll work on it. I don't know if it's like too bright. I wonder if I turn the lights on in the room. I turned the lights off because I thought I could control the light more, but maybe it's better the other way. But you keep your room pretty dark, huh? Do you have any lights besides what's in front of your camera?
I have just a small ring light in front of me. I haven't tried any of the green screen stuff. I do have I have like a little thing that I can set up on the back of my chair.
Okay. I have overhead lights in this room, and I kept I could see them in the green screen. It was just like two circles above me because you could see the ceiling. You know,
yeah.
So that's why I turned them off. But yeah, that doesn't do much better. I don't know. All right, we're working on it, little by little. Let's see, somebody said I already feel 5 times smarter when it comes to digital art. Thank you. Hey, that's what this whole thing is for. So I appreciate it. Where can you buy the pad I'm drawing on? The pad is it's a Cintiq by a company called Wacom, W-A-C-O-M. There's a bunch of different kinds, different prices, different sizes. All right, so Jeff's hair, I'm gonna start with just like a medium brown, but I'm gonna keep adding different shades because you kind of I know you've had sort of some blonde bits or some other, but is your hair pretty much all one color right now or what?
It's all pretty much one color, but it's no, depends. Like if I did all summer on Warped Tour, my hair would be super light, and I'd have sun streaks and whatever, just things like that.
I mean, we'll throw a couple sun streaks in there.
Yeah.
Nice. I love.
I don't think I've ever tried any colors though. I had a moment where I had a couple bleep spots here and there or something, but.
You know, that's
haven't really gone
fun, but it's so much maintenance. You know, like it looks awesome for
Oh,
like
yeah.
2 weeks. I mean, I guess Austin would know, right? He's always got a bunch of wild colors.
Oh yeah,
And it's a lot
all
of
the
work.
time.
Like that's what my wife is a stylist, so she's always been doing my hair over the years, and she always tries to like talk me out of the like intense coloring. She's like, you're gonna want it like every 5 days, and when you're on tour, that's impossible. So for the first like week of tour, it always looks really good, and then by the end of a tour, you just look like in shambles.
Oh yeah, yeah. We every single time it's like we get a hotel room, he'll like have to touch it up, and that hotel room bathroom is just fucking ruined.
Yeah, right. Depending on what you do, it's like a Smurf massacre or a Kermit the Frog massacre or something, right? Just color everywhere.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah.
So I keep trying to catch some chat once in a while. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So yeah,
No, they're killing it though.
It's awesome, man. It's a very active chat. I love it. I gotta try that Tony Hawk 2. I'm itching to play it.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn off the. Well, I'm gonna put the slow mode on to us.
Okay, that's a good.
Not as an intense thing here. Yeah. Forgot I have those privileges to mod the channel.
Right. The coloring part looks so satisfying. It kind of is a little bit, definitely. Coloring, once you start seeing things come together, it's nice. I'm using a different program. So last time I was using Clip Studio Paint, which is what I like for like my inking and drawing, but I really like Photoshop for the coloring. Not that you can't do everything in the other program, just for the people who are wondering out there that I am using a different program now than I had previously. I learned Photoshop first, so I know a lot of quick commands and ways to move around, like changing my brush size and different effects like that, like with quick commands, and I'm a lot faster coloring in Photoshop. That's why I like to switch over to this.
Very cool. It looks like everything outside of just the art right now, it looks like the whole stream is going a lot smoother now.
Good. I like that.
Definitely.
I think.
Dude, I
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I just have no idea how you would even begin to draw like this.
Do it a lot for years.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you can look at I did the album cover for like Good Charlotte's third album, Chronicles of Life and Death, and like at the time those were like that was the best I could draw. And now I look back at it and I'm like, oh, this is so embarrassing. These drawings are awful, but you know, it kind of just like captures a moment in time, which is also cool.
Oh, totally. And definitely don't. I can't even imagine saying that was not a good like artwork piece. Like,
I mean, it was
such
cool.
a good.
Cool at the time.
So
it really worked. You know, I remember we were like in the studio working with the producer Eric Valentine, and I forget who mentioned it, was like, you know, like we had like the intro done for the record that had the very like, you know, Danny Elfman, Tim Burton kind of sound to it, and we were trying to find a way to like kind of really work that vibe into this record. And I was like, what about if the whole book looked like the album looked like an old children's book with like a big golden seal on it, and you know, I had a bunch of little like kids illustrations in it, and I remember us all being like, that's cool. And even the producer Eric was like, that's a really good vibe for this record. So I was like, okay, I'll start drawing. And then, you know, I was tearing my hair out thinking, how am I gonna do this? Everyone's gonna see it, and you know. But yeah, it was cool though. Oh, we got a couple people hosting too. Thank you guys. I don't want it to. Got a few subs. My Keith's Tired with a gift sub. And then we got, let's see, Maddie Turner, maybe El Himo, Loyal Wolfie, and Disco Patty all hosting. So thank you guys, super cool. The pad I draw on can be used for Photoshop too. Well, actually, I run the program on my MacBook, and I plug the tablet into my laptop. So It's the tablet is really just a second screen that I'm drawing on. Everything in the processing, everything's all running out of my computer. So you can buy tablets that you can run Photoshop on, but mine has to sort of work along with my computer.
Yeah.
Okay, so the jean, you have like black jeans and a jean jacket, or all black, right? Or is the jacket bluish?
So the jacket's like a dark green.
Oh, is it? Okay, okay, cool.
Yeah, jacket's a dark green, pants are black, shirt is black, boots are black.
Okay, cool. Well, I usually go with like a dark gray for all that, because otherwise you miss all the line art. Like if it was solid black. So I'm gonna try something like this maybe for the jacket. And then if I need to like bump up some of the tones and stuff, I can always add a little more green to it to give it more of a green look. But the cool thing about this is really once I fill all the colors in, I can like okay, so for instance, let's say this wasn't green enough, you're like, I want it more green, I change the color, I drop it in, and then everything just like changes, you know? So
yeah, okay.
So for now it's really about just blocking in the colors, and then we'll go from there.
All right, Kira, see you in a moment. Kira's one of my mods, so she's probably just sitting here being stoked that I'm even trying to mod right now.
Funny. I work on on a Mac, just trying to hit the questions.
Oh, totally.
Jeff's all PC and I'm all Mac, so that's probably another reason why we can't get the stuff to work.
Yeah.
Warlock with the 2 sub gifts, thank you, super cool. Appreciate that.
We got Atwood in here. Is that Andrew? We have Andrew in here? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure who's Andrew Atwood. Is it a friend of yours or another musician?
Yeah, he's one of the guys that we've had in a few different videos, and he's really good friends with this guy named Travis that we also do a lot of work with.
Okay, cool.
I just saw Atwood, so I'm just curious.
Yeah. Oh, they're long lost relative. Who knows?
Yeah. Definitely. I love the color. That's definitely the color of the jacket.
Okay, perfect.
So that's very cool. I guess the buttons have like some kind of weird like, it's like a really like rusted like gold.
Okay.
Like dark gold look.
Yeah, once I get all the basics in, if there's any detail colors like that, just let me know. And nice, we got another sub gifting. Thank you. Mike Place tired? My place is, I don't know what to say. Something is tired?
Mikey. I think it's Mikey. Mikey is tired.
Okay, maybe. Okay.
I think they're actually from all the way from Russia.
Oh, sick. Yeah,
if I'm
Russia shows up, man, huh? I'm trying to mess with my chroma key a little because this background is driving me crazy. Courtney Crow, thank you for the follow. I wonder if it's like the... That's worse. See, then that starts to take away some of my face. So let's see what I would do down to 500. It's better. Okay. Better. No, worse. Okay, let's try 5. Oh, nope. Oh, now I'll see my green screen. The magic has been revealed. Alright, that's better. I'll accept this. At least there's not all the black stuff above me anymore. So, hey, thank you for another paying it forward with the gift they got from Blood and Hope to Crystal. How nice. Look at that. Super cool. Getting a gift, give a gift. It's like the little penny jar at the counter, you know? Okay, what are some foods you guys eat while touring? I'm trying to like make sure I get the questions when people use their bits. I don't want to miss them wasting their bits. So, food while touring. Let's see. What is some of the, what's some of your go-to foods on tour, Jeff?
There's this place on the East Coast called Wawa.
Yeah. I used to live.
We go there a lot.
Me and Benji and Joel have a lot of Wawa stories. Back when we first were living with each other, like before Good Charlotte was signed, we had a Wawa like just right down the street. And we hit a lot of late night Wawa trips, man.
Oh yeah. Trying to think, what else do we go for? Dude, I don't know. I mean, just being from Texas, We anytime we have something to celebrate, we go to Texas Roadhouse.
Nice. That's not like a cardinal sin in Texas or something. To go
Sorry,
to
what was that?
Is it like it's not like the fake Texas food and everybody in Texas hates it? Like they're actually down with Texas Roadhouse, or is it like a joke?
Oh no, it's great.
Actually
It's
good.
awesome.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But like food on tour, honestly, just kind of just in. I'm sure you kind of got this, but like just being in a new area, you just kind of walk around and see like some new places, and you just find a spot that looks kind of cool.
Totally. I mean, sometimes there's no option. There's the one restaurant outside of the venue, and that's where you eat. You know.
Yep.
definitely the case. I like, me, I've been a vegetarian for like over 20 years, so that was always like really tricky when we started touring, because there's all the vegetarian options that there are now, there just like wasn't there even 20 years ago. So a lot of Taco Bell. I spent a lot of time at Taco Bell because you can get beans instead of meat for anything on the menu, and then the entire menu becomes vegetarian. So that's and one of the things we always ask for on our like backstage rider, I always ask for avocados. So like I'll make toast and avocados. That was like almost every day I would just eat toast with avocados on it, because I knew it was good for you and it fills up too,
Yep. Damn.
Someone's saying that John's sub too. Is Rocket in here somewhere?
He might be in here. Let me see. Oh, so Warlock gifted a sub to John. I don't know if John's in here, but he did get gifted a sub.
Okay, how nice.
I was just texting him, so he might pop in for a moment too.
If he happens to be in here, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Haven't seen that bright red hair in a long time.
I know, right? Oh, hopefully things get back to normal at some point, and we can all catch up.
It has to. All right, what about your shirt? You want a black t-shirt underneath? Or the same?
It is a black t-shirt, and it's got like a couple like, I don't know if it's too late to already do that, but like a white skull in the center.
Nah, that's easy. We could just do that just in color. Like it might even look better just with like a white skull with no line art.
Yeah, it's like skull crossbones kind of thing.
I'll see. I'll kind of add that in at the end. Uh-oh, my computer's freezing up. Doesn't like whatever I said to do.
Uh-oh.
See, fashionably late, been busy lifeguarding. Okay, that's important. You got a lifeguard, right? We need lifeguards. Oh, come on. Don't do anything stupid here. Let's see if I exit out and come back. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll just give it a second, see if it decides to fix itself. Otherwise, we restart the computer and we restart the stream, and that's a bummer. So we'll see.
Yeah. If that's the case, though, everybody in the chat, please drop a follow to Billy, so you guys are able to know when he's live again and doing some other artwork, even outside of this. I know you also do a lot of like instrumental, writing on stream too.
Making beats and playing guitar and stuff like that too. So, ah man, it's still frozen. This sucks. Sometimes it does just come back after a minute, so I'm gonna give it patience because I was trying to save. Sometimes I'll do like a bunch of pen strokes and then try to save real quick, and it's like nah, not enough of that.
Yeah. Someone in there, I spinning wheel of death. I love to call it the colorful spinning wheel of doom.
It totally is too, man. When that thing comes up, no good.
Yep.
Oh, come on. Yeah, it's totally just... Let's see what happens if maybe I just quit out of Photoshop and open it back up without having to restart the computer. It should work.
Yeah.
We'll see how much of our progress is not there.
Saved and not.
Right. All right, come on.
Hopefully it'll do its thing.
Hope so too. No, why is it opening this? Okay, that's not what's happening, but. There we go.
Looks like it opened.
Okay, well, we lost a lot of coloring though, but it's alright. We'll go back and recolor all that stuff.
No worries.
Oh, we lost that nice jacket color too. That's a bummer.
Yeah, it's okay.
We'll re-find it. Yes, someone mentioned that my beats are, my instrumental stuff is playing in the background. I always kind of play it as my background music. Because they're royalty free.
Yeah.
Don't gotta worry about that.
Yeah, we have entered into an interesting moment in time for people that are streaming with music.
Yeah,
Recently.
there's all kinds of rules. Oof. Okay, it keeps
Yep.
wanting to spin. Okay, we're good. We're good. So anybody, well, so what did we talk about last time? Like shows, any good like shows or movies? Always need some new recommendations. I think I've crushed like all of like Hulu, Netflix, and Amazon Prime now. So
Have you finished Gerard's thing?
yes,
The
Umbrella Academy. Yeah, I
Umbrella
watched-
Academy season 2.
Yes, it was good. It was confusing, but there's still some really cool stuff
Yeah.
in it. The first just like opening
Yeah.
like fight montage of the episode 1 of season 2 was so cool. The way they opened the show up, that looked really good.
Yeah, I still have not actually started the second season
All
yet.
right, then we won't talk. Too
God,
much
man,
more
I need
about it.
to. Yeah. I keep meaning to. I just keep getting distracted with other stuff.
That's how it goes. We started watching this show called Barry. Have you ever heard of Barry with Bill Hader?
I have heard of that.
I had someone recommend it to me. It's like he's like a hitman, but he decides he wants to be like an actor, but things keep getting in the way and stuff like that. And I mean, I love Bill Hader. He's awesome. It's on HBO.
Okay. Is it like that sounds kind of similar to like have you ever seen that cartoon show thing on Netflix called Archer?
I know of Archer, but I haven't really like sat with it too much.
So there's a character in that show called Barry and he's a hitman.
Oh, really? That's funny. It's kind of random.
So I'm wondering
wonder
if
there's
it's
any
like a
connection.
spin-off or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'll have to check that out. But listen to this like really awful thing that we did, and it's my fault, you know. However, my own what's the word? Idiocracy? I don't know. So we watched season 1 of episodes 1 and 2 of the first season, and then the third day we went to watch the show, I accidentally went to season 2, not realizing it, and watched episodes 3, 4, 5, and 6 of season 2. Okay, and we were like, wow, like I was really confused, and then after that I went back to watch whatever, and I go to season 1 and I'm thinking like, oh really? So we went back to episode 1 and watched it all the way through season 1, and then we started season 2 and we were like, wait, we've seen this, what's happening? And then realized that like somehow we watched the 2 seasons like totally out of order, and it was so confusing once we were trying to put the timeline back together. So I don't even know. I think it was a good show, but I got really confused.
Yeah.
I don't know how we did that, but you know, it happened.
Oh, that happens though. Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Damn.
I know. All right.
Yeah, I've definitely been there with that. Accidentally watching things out of order.
Definitely.
I think I actually did that slightly with the Umbrella Academy.
Well, that show's way too confusing to watch out of order. You know that.
I know.
Real close attention with that one. Anytime there's time travel involved, you can't look away for like 1 second.
Nope.
All those time travel.
Very
shows.
true.
I'm looking forward to the what's it called? Lovecraft Country or something like that. A new HBO show. I keep seeing ads for it. I would assume it has something to do with H.P. Lovecraft, whether it's like a spin on one of his stories. I'm a big fan of his, so I'm looking forward to seeing what the show's about.
Yeah.
Trying to look up some other shows. Russian Doll. Yeah, my wife watched that whole one without me when I was on tour, so I missed that one. But she said it was good too. Oh, I didn't watch it out of order on purpose. It was an accident. I didn't realize that I was clicking on the wrong season.
Yep.
These characters who like just met each other all of a sudden like super invested in each other's lives, and we're like, what happened?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
why are they so close?
Yeah,
They just
right.
met.
And now I get it, because time had passed. Alright, almost caught up to where we were before crashing. In fact, I'm going to give it a nice save
Yeah, I think.
right now.
Oh yeah, it's looking sick. Uh-oh.
No, we're good.
Okay.
It was saying that this is like the recovered version, so. Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
to mention this, okay? I should have mentioned this earlier. So I've been talking about this in my own streams on here. So I'm going to hold a contest for the month of August. So anyone who subscribes to my Twitch during the month of August, I'm going to pick one person and they're going to get a free commission, and I'm going to draw their commission live on Twitch. So anyone who subbed today would be automatically entered. Anyone who subbed anytime in the month of August gets entered into this contest, and you get to pick the character and you can watch me draw it live on Twitch. So something cool I'm trying to do right now.
That's very, very cool. I love that.
Trying to think of some kind of a cool giveaway or something. So anyone who hasn't subbed and you want a free drawing, hit that sub button. Doesn't matter what tier it is. It's nice. I set my sub goal last stream to 10 and we hit 37 subs. So I was like, all right, y'all crush my sub goal.
Right?
Which is really cool.
I still haven't set up a sub goal or anything like that, so I definitely need to do that.
I accidentally reset it. Yeah, see, I'm already at reset it to 10 and we're already at 25 today, so.
Hell yeah.
Because y'all rock. It's been really cool, like how many people who have been coming to my streams when I'm like, you know, without you, that like came from this stream, and they've been still watching everything I do. So thank you guys for y'all who stuck with me and keep coming to the streams.
Totally. Yeah, these people are great. They seriously, I'm extremely lucky to be able to have people that are willing to watch me in my antics and are so supportive of everything.
That's cool.
So
you know, there's
definitely a really nice community.
For sure. And there's like like the camaraderie, and when everyone's stuck at home doing nothing, it's like kind of just nice to like know like, oh, this person will be there when I come in. It's like, you know, like seeing a friend that you haven't seen for a while. It's cool.
Yep.
I think a lot of people really appreciate that part of Twitch. Dude, the guy uses his guitar like a walking cane. A little bit.
The guy uses his guitar like a walking cane.
I don't know. I don't think he can get that much air with a walking cane.
Yeah, I use it as a instrument to launch myself higher. Pogo stick. That's where we're at.
Jeff, you're making me get nostalgic about concerts. We can't talk about concerts on the stream, okay?
Hey man, I know. I can only imagine there's been moments where you're like on a fucking riser just being like, here, let's fucking go!
All right.
I started jumping off of stages and shit, man.
Yeah,
I don't know how my ankles are. Yeah.
Okay, I might need to move this nose line over now that I'm coloring, but it's alright. Have you seen like all like the footage over in England where they've got the concerts going and everyone's like has their own like little individual riser with the chairs and stuff like that?
I saw a
Like,
Twitter post about that.
I don't know if I want that, you know, like that just doesn't look like a concert, but I hate to be picky. Like if that's all we get right now, maybe that's just what it is, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
For some acts that just
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the right way to go about this whole thing is, going forward. When will be the right time,
When there's a vaccine, that's the answer. When everyone's vaccinated and we don't have to stress about it.
Yep.
But hey, it sounds like the Russians on the stream are going to be good to go because they already got one, right?
We would just take it a little more seriously.
And a lot of people are, it's frustrating when you see other people who aren't taking it seriously and you think, man, I do want to go out and just do regular stuff, but I'm not.
Yep. Emmy's never been to a concert.
Well, that's the first
Well, I guarantee
thing you need
you
to do when they come back.
Yeah, I guarantee you when the concerts come back, they're gonna be fucking wild.
That's true. The first couple tours back when everything's good again and people have been missing concerts, they're gonna be wild. So that's something to look forward to, definitely.
Yep.
Okay, so what color are your eyes, Geoff? I know you have really light, kind of bright eyes, huh?
They're light blue kind of color, I
Couldn't tell
guess.
if they were green or blue or something. I mean, I'm probably gonna do a hyper stylized version of the color just to make it look really cool. But,
yeah.
let's try something like this. Almost like a turquoise or something like that.
Very cool. Crazy how that works, where you just kind of start the outline with the color and then just fill it in.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna bring a friend in for a second because she keeps hanging out and she just got a haircut and she looks really cute. So say hi.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's my good girl.
Uh-oh, look at the puppy.
That's Mina. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. I know.
What a nice haircut.
She did. She looking all pretty, trying to show off her little haircut. Okay, so going back to drawing. Bye. Now she's not gonna leave me alone.
Super stoked.
Love me some.
We love puppies. Yep.
You know, she's just panting around me like, can I have more of that attention?
Yeah. Please, can I never been so many eyes on me at the same time. Let's go.
She doesn't even know.
Curious as to what you're doing right now.
I'm picking out the pink that's gonna go in the gums right here.
Okay.
Minuscule. Can't even really tell when you zoom out, but still it'll look cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so in fact I'm gonna take some of these lines off and see. So the green is also helpful because now I can see what areas maybe didn't get hit with the brush.
Yeah.
You see?
Okay.
And technically you won't see this, but I'm probably gonna use a technique called color hold, which I like to do, which is instead of having a black line, you actually just see a darker version of the color. So it's how you get it to look really animated and stuff like that. All right, so I'll show you a section. I don't know that I'll do it all on the stream because it's kind of time consuming, but I'll take the inks here and I'll drop them to, oh, my little spinning wheel goes away. Okay, good. Okay, so the inks now
Very cool.
are at half capacity. And let's see, I'll color this in. So you can see here how it is just a darker version of its own tone.
Yeah.
And it gives a really cool look. Kind of makes everything look super animated this way.
Awesome.
Then it makes everything I just did look sloppy, because it's either like all or nothing. Either have to color hold everything or just leave it all black,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
depends on, it's more of like a preference too. But I know in a lot of the examples of stuff you've sent me that you said you liked, it was all color holds, so
Yeah.
probably could go back and work on that. But you know, so that kind of shows you, just like if you were to look at this area, like here, those are all color hold and it has like a cool kind of look, versus, you know, if it was all black, it just looks like that, you know. So that's up to you.
Yeah,
You,
okay.
you prefer a black line or you prefer the color hold? We can always work on that.
Yeah, either one, man. I just like, you know, whatever gives it like the best shadow kind of vibe. And
Yeah, no, shadows will go on next. Okay, so the guitar, what color is the guitar? Yeah, I know you've got it there.
It's like a yellow orange.
Okay, cool. Like kind of like a golden mustardy.
Yeah.
Sorta.
It's got like tiger stripes a little bit.
All right, I can work on some of those with like when I do the highlights, we can work that in. All right, that's good.
Yeah. And you're still using PRS?
Of course, man. PRS gang forever.
Oh yeah. Very awesome. They're loving those tips you're giving them, man.
Cool, nice. I appreciate that. Well, that's what you know, half the reason I'm doing this, you know, like I like to share the knowledge. I know I've learned so much from YouTube and stuff like that. Whenever there's like a technique or something I don't know how to do, I'll just search on YouTube. How do you do this? And so much great knowledge out there. Is the neck yellow or is the neck like a oak color?
So the back of the guitar is like more of like a
Yeah, okay, so the neck's gonna be brown. That's what I figured. Okay.
a little bit more of like a brown, and then the actual like fretboard will be like a traditional like.
Let me see. Flip the fretboard. It's dark. Okay, so like a dark
dark.
mahogany kind of.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. Keep trying to look up at the chat, make sure I'm not missing anything. Are the backs of the necks also painted on PRS? No, I'm not. I mean, it all depends. There's so many different variations. I'm sure if you wanted it painted, it could be. I mean, I have a couple of black guitars that are all matte black, and the neck is painted black as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
I guess it could be.
I honestly, I haven't gotten like a custom guitar made by them yet, but they've been super super cool, and you know they'll send me some things here and there. But I personally feel like I like the whole matte kind of finish, not like the painted fretboard kind of, you know, the back of the neck. I feel like it sticks a little bit too much sometimes.
I hear that. Okay, thought we were gonna get a little color Wheel of Doom again, but survived.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what about the headstock? Sorry, is the headstock gold like everything else?
Headstock is the same color as the back of the neck.
Okay, cool. Thank you, JFoles92. Appreciate that. How about this little piece right here? The piece that covers like the tuning or the action knob. Is that like wood too, or is it black?
It's just a black piece of plastic.
All right. Luckily, I know PRS really well. I'm like, well, there's that little triangle piece on the headstock. I know right where it's gonna be.
Yeah. That's like the, I forget what you call it.
It's for the
like
the action.
like
I
the
can-
bar, the tension bar, right?
Okay, yeah, that sounds right.
Something like that. I don't really know.
Something like that. All right, it's starting to look like a little Jeff rocking out, right?
Hell yeah, that looks sick.
All right, Mikey, thanks for all the sub gifting and all the trust rod. Hey, somebody said their word. That's it. That's right. Arcade something arson. That is right. It is a trust rod.
Truss rod, that's it. Yep. Damn.
Professional guitar players, right?
Right. That's looking so good, man.
Hey, I'm happy if you're happy.
Damn.
There's true. There's still this is the final episode now. Someone's right. I'm gonna have there'll probably be a whole nother level of shading and highlights and stuff like that, which, you know, if I wasn't constantly looking up at the chat and talking, I would move faster than this, but it moves a little slow but that's okay, because that's what we're just like hanging out and doing this. But likely there would probably be one more stream to finish it off if Jeff's down or it times out right, so we'll see.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. These are a lot of fun. I think everybody really enjoys hanging out.
It's definitely like kickstarted lots of ideas in my brain as far as like doing it with other people. I have another stream that I'm going to do tomorrow, a music stream tomorrow with my friend B Corn. He's a music producer who he worked on like Travis Scott's last record. He works like Nav, Young Thug. He's a really great producer. We've done a couple beats together. So tomorrow we're gonna do like a beat review kind of thing where people will be submitting their tracks, and we're gonna listen to a bunch of beats and like give critiques and reviews and stuff like that. So that's at 1 o'clock tomorrow. He and I are gonna do that. So
very cool. Yeah,
I'll tune in for that. Yeah, you too. First time I've done any kind of like music ones with guests, but you know, I've talked to a couple other music friends being like, hey, me and Jeff from Waterparks keep doing this thing and it's super fun. You should try it. How about the pickups on the guitar?
Yeah.
What color are the pickups?
The outside ones are gonna be white, or like an antique white, and
Okay.
the inside one, or is
I
it's
drew
like,
3 on this one because the guitar that I copied had 3, except so it's a little off, but I think it looks
That's
better.
fine.
So we'll just do them all like white with the black on the outside.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, a couple people saying that they will be here tomorrow, so appreciate that, guys. 1 o'clock California time tomorrow. We'll be checking out some music. I'm getting pretty close to all the requirements for partners, so I'm hopefully that goes through. I know you've been working on that too, Jeff. So
Yeah, man, we're just waiting back. We applied. I'm just waiting to hear back and see if they are down to work with me.
I do know it takes a minute from a few other people I've talked to who are partners. So
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
It would be cool though. I figured it would take me forever to get up there, but I swear, like, you really helped bring some new people to my stream, and all you guys keep coming back and like really helping me build up all my hours and requirements quickly. So thank you guys.
Oh yeah, they're sick. They're awesome. Yeah, I feel like with everything going on, and especially with the like giveaway things, like the art giveaways, that's super cool. And then all the music stuff. Definitely gonna help with all that.
You know, I definitely, I don't know about you, but I definitely work better with like goals and motivation. Like if I'm just like drawing something just for fun, like I will slack off. But if I know like, oh, there's people watching, or like someone's gonna want to see the finished product, like I know like I like to put pressure on myself because I work better that way.
Oh yeah, dude, that's how I learned how to play guitar.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I gotta learn how to play this. Now.
And it works, you know. Yep.
Yep.
That's funny.
Like if like I'll write my own stuff, and then Austin will be like, hey, like I think this would go really well here, and it's like, actually, yeah, that's fucking super sick. Okay, now I gotta learn that. And
Yeah.
he's like a super talented guitarist, so
Yeah, I remember seeing some random video where he was just like sitting in his room jamming guitar or something, and I was like, well, I didn't know he could play like that. Had no idea. Pretty cool.
yeah, it's like we in our music, we don't really kind of throw like super flashy stuff. It's a lot of power chords and,
I mean,
and things
same
like
with,
that.
Same with me, you know, like there's nothing super flashy either.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's, you know, occasionally he'll be like, all right, let's fucking go. Let's
Right.
throw some wild shit in here just for the fun of
Just
it.
Flex when you can, right? Just because. So the
Yep.
other guitar had this little thing up here, like the pickup selector, but this one probably would not, right? Should I just get rid of that? It'd be easy to take it out.
So there is one of those. I don't know if you can just like copy and paste it
Yeah,
somewhere,
it's
like
down,
cut it.
like, it's like down here, right?
It's right next to the volume and tone
Yeah.
knob.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can do that.
I actually had to change. This thing came with like, it was like a white one of those, and then it had like red knobs,
Oh, weird.
and so I had to go and find some.
Like kind of here between the two or something?
Yeah, right in between the two. Yep.
All right, perfect. So I'll go back up, change its color.
And actually, it's above them for some reason.
Okay. I'll see if. Well, I think it's gonna look better here, and you probably would never see that in
Yeah,
drawing just for
yeah.
the sake of this one. Sorry, I know authenticity helps.
No, yeah.
but I think
I
it'll look
agree.
better there. Someone's looking for like a good song, like a beginner guitar song to learn. They said Waterparks or something else. What would be like a good simple riff they could learn from Waterparks?
Honestly, Blonde is like super simple. It's like the same 4 chords for most of the song. The trickiest part about it really would just be like the palm muting thing. So I know some people have a little bit of a hard time kind of getting down the concept of a palm mute.
Thank you, Warlock.
Other than that
Couple
one, I would
more-
say.
a couple more. Sorry, I got a shout out with the sub gifts.
Oh yeah, no, you're all good, man.
17th sub gift so far. That's amazing.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say probably Crave. Crave is like a lot of it is. It's all just there is like tremolo picking, which is tremolo picking is like just a quick back and forth on the same string. I think Crave would be a good one to start out with, honestly. And then I did put actually a tab up. That one's gonna be a little bit more of a difficult one to do, but we did put up. Austin and I wrote a tab for one of our old songs called Silver. That's on like Ultimate Guitar.
That's pretty.
So that's like the only official tab we've put up ever. What about you? What do you think for Good Charlotte? What do you think is like the
I mean, there's like the thing is.
what is like the most fun and what's the easiest you'd say?
I mean, the thing is, when you're learning guitar, like you can kind of simplify any song. You know what I mean? You can always just like find the root notes and just play the power chords. So, but you know, like the little things off our first record, like the first single, that's all power chords, and that's like a pretty simple riff. And it's like it sounds right away if you figure it out. There's nothing too tricky to it. Lifestyles on the Rich and Famous is super simple too. Most of our The anthem is also simple, but it's a little fast sometimes. Like the verses, same thing. It's palm muting and a little up tempo, so it might be hard to keep up. But all those songs are pretty simple. Girls and Boys is also a really simple guitar part.
Yeah.
Definitely keep thinking about doing one of these, like a stream here where it's just me like teaching Good Charlotte songs only. You know, just like a special Good Charlotte stream, and I'll go through and teach you how to play some of like the most popular riffs. I think that would be fun.
Dude, whenever we were at the Troubadour, when we were first meeting each other, and you were like showing us how you were doing like the anthem thing with the
toggle switch thing at the beginning.
Yeah, the toggle switch, man. It's like, what the fuck?
I love that move, man. I can't remember who, like where I learned that or what. I can't think of who. Like I remember seeing an interview where somebody did that, and I was like, oh, that's sick. I gotta do that.
Yeah. Very, very cool. That gave me like a lot of ideas.
Sick, yeah, appreciate that. All right, so I think all the basic colors are in, except let's see the buttons on here. You said it were sort of like a bronze, like a faded bronze. Oh, Blood and Hope with five subs. Sub gifts. Thank you, Blood and Hope. 43 so far. That's crazy. Okay, so let's see. Let me try to find the color. I'll start with this, and I'll probably like add some kind of like some texturing over it later when I get into the details. Is it the same color on the button for the pocket?
Yeah, they'll all be about the same color.
And then there's like a patch right here that's kind of covered, but it's black with white text on it, right?
It's like an old, like, it's like one of the old like Shining emblems for the movie.
All right.
A long time ago. So it's like black outline with like, but the patch is like pretty much all white.
Oh, the patch is white. Okay.
Yeah.
You kind of just see the corner of it. I don't even know if you would see what's on the patch, so I'm just gonna fill it in white for now and then.
Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Sweet. Shrink back down. All right. Super cool. All right. So from here, I think I was gonna stream till about 5:30, so we still got some time. Might as well just kind of like get right into some like shading and stuff like that. I could either a stabilizer on the brush. No Capes asks. I use a stabilizer on the brush in Clip Studio Paint when I'm inking. I definitely use a stabilizer. So some of these, the line art but right now when I'm doing the colors, there's no stabilizer. No. Thank you, Blurry Mania. Says it's so good. Appreciate y'all.
Looking so cool, man.
So here's my question. Would you prefer me to go on to like shadows and highlights right now, or that color hold trick? If I had time to do one or the other.
What are you guys thinking?
I could either
shadows
or color hold. So the color hold, I'll show you. Remember, we'll zoom in on the face because I did a little bit of it there. It's where you take away all the black lines and you replace them with color. So you get sort of this kind of a look. So we could do that color hold, or we could do the shading. Either way, they'll both get done, but it's about which one we do. So we got 3 for color hold, 1 for shadow so far. Ooh, another color hold. Okay, lots of color holds. All right.
Color hold. Yep.
So we'll do that then. It's a little bit of like a kind of like a pain in the butt step, but like, man, it's one of those things where I'm like, oh, I gotta do the color holds, but then when I'm finished, it like just makes the whole drawing. It really does. So something And almost every piece of art I put out, I do this, unless, which is strange, like if I'm drawing for Marvel or something like that. Marvel, you rarely see color hold. It's almost always just black inks, and they have their own colors. So I don't color my own stuff. If I were to do a Marvel cover, I just send it all in with black inks, and somebody else colors it. So once in a while, you'll see maybe just a color hold on the hair, or like a specific item that's shiny or something like that. But yeah, it's more of like an animated look. If you want your stuff to look like, because you'll notice in cartoons very rarely is there black lines, or at least they used to be like that when they were hand drawn. Now that everything's done in the computers, you'll see a lot more black line art. But you know, when you look out in real life, nothing has a black outline around it. You know, it's like everything is just different shades and stuff like that. So it kind of gives it somewhat of a more like softer, realistic look, but while still keeping it very cartoony at the same time.
Yeah.
Let's see, some cell shading. Yes, there will be cell shading. Don't worry, that will happen. I'm not much of like a painterly or gradient type shader, although it's a style in which I would like to learn more, like does the really like cool painted stuff. But
Yeah.
we're getting a little spinny doom wheel here. Let's see what happens.
Oh no.
I know. I've saved fairly recently, but not recently enough. Man, some more subs from gift subs from Warlock. Thank you. Sometimes if I click away from the program and come back, it fixes it, but it's not going to. Man. Okay, we're probably gonna have to restart again. Hopefully we don't lose too much of that color hold. We're probably lost it all, but you know, that's life, right?
Yeah.
See, I'm getting like this one little bit of light behind me that shines through my green screen. That's what I gotta work on. That's what's giving me the weird issue is the, maybe I need a more opaque green screen. I don't know.
All right. Yeah, so you're having to restart again.
Yeah, but it's all good. We'll see. Ooh, hang on, that's the wrong one. Oof, this is not good. It erased everything. We're back to just.
Oh.
You know, last time when it popped up, it came up as like Geoff something recovered. Okay, I see it. I see it on my desktop still there. Okay, it's good. It did like change the file name. Whew, I was like, ooh, this is gonna suck. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Don't stress, people. We're good. If it ever wants to open. A lot
Shout
of
out for backups.
right? I think.
Yeah.
Eventually, I think we'll be good if it wants to open. Come on.
Went through all 5 stages of grief for a second there. Yeah, me too.
Oh, you don't know how many times I've lost. That's the one bummer about digital. Like, there's been plenty of times where I've worked on something for like, you know, days or something, and then like, bam, you know, like totally lost it. So.
Yeah.
Another 3, Warlock. Thank you so much for all the sub gifts. Okay, so we did lose all the color holding I just did, but pretty much I saved it right when I finished all the colors, so didn't lose too much. Alright, let's take this down and see what we got. Okay, so yeah, pretty much all that is gone, but could be worse. I expect to have to redo some steps when I'm working digitally. It just happens. Have I ever used Procreate? No, I haven't. I don't have like an iPad Pro, and I'm pretty sure that's the only thing it works on is on an iPad. But
Yeah.
the company was really cool. When Procreate first launched, they sent me a copy for free and were like, hey, we'd love to have you, try this program out. And I was so excited. I was like, but I don't have an iPad, so I couldn't. But I know a lot of people really love Procreate, and I would definitely be into trying it out.
Yeah.
That light, it's probably like the sun setting, and that's like a window behind me, and it's like hitting like right through the window. It looks.
Yeah.
I put a towel up over it to try to block the light out, and it's like an Elmo towel from when my kids were babies, which is kind of funny. So I keep like kind of seeing the Elmo a little bit, only because I know what it is.
Here, yeah, I'm gonna do another. Everyone in the chat, let's do another bat swarm. Let's get that shit going.
Sick.
I love it.
Nice.
Let's see here. Hell yeah. There they are. Look at all that.
Crushing.
Super cool.
And for anyone who's never been here before, they're like, whoa, what's happening? This is what we do here.
Dude, the entire chat is just completely dark.
That's awesome. Bat Nation rise. I feel like we're gonna get on some kind of like government list. Ooh, someone else has got a different bat. Nice. Primis or Primus or something has some different bats. That was cool. Oh, a couple. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, I see a
Like
few of those.
The apple bat, I guess it is maybe.
Very cool.
In case anybody else has just joined the stream, I mentioned that I'm running like a contest right now. So anyone who subs in the month of August gets entered into a contest to win a free commission. So you get to pick a character of your choice, and I will draw it live on a stream. And then you'll get the piece of artwork sent to you. Which means I have to then redraw it, not digitally, so that I can actually mail it out. But that's all right. This color holds. It's very tedious, but it really does help the overall look. All those guitar strings and stuff are gonna take a while, but I'll save those for later. Uh-oh, spinny balls back. I wonder if my computer's just like, you're crushing me. You've maxed me out. That's funny. Underscore Megan must die. Tried to use one, but it just like shows the word that is the emote, but it didn't show the emote. That's kind of funny.
Is that a dad joke I just heard? You saying you're maxing out your
Nice.
Mac?
Not a dad joke. I'm an Apple lover's joke. Oh, it's still doing it. I don't want to have to restart again. That's annoying. I guess it has a lot to do with just how much stuff we're running right now.
Yeah.
I think I saved at some point recently, but seriously, I'm gonna give these headphones a break. It's starting to hurt my ears. Okay, I'm gonna
Happens,
restart.
man.
How annoying.
Bands Billy Wheel of Doom. Yes, please.
Thank Thank you for the patience. Sorry. Just gotta get a PC and then I'll be
No
good to go,
worries, man.
right?
Oh, hopefully, man. I still have some things here and there, but it's definitely been one of the best things I've purchased.
I mean, I keep hearing about people who are like really serious about streaming, like have like two setups, like one computer dedicated to the stream and the other dedicated to the games or whatever they're streaming. That's
Damn.
That's serious, right?
That is some serious shit there. Wow.
Like those guys who are like pro streamers and stuff like that, like having two computers set up. Makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I wonder how you would even link that all
I'm
together.
not sure, but obviously it's possible. Oh, I think we
Yeah.
lost all the color hold again. Each time it crashes, it keeps reverting back to this, which is super annoying. Why does it do that? I wonder if it's like, yeah, it's like I should have done the shading instead, right?
Yeah, if you want to do
telling
the
me.
shading.
I mean, it's not like
Yeah.
that's what's making it worse or anything, but yeah, it does. It keeps going back to. Just so you guys don't watch me do the same thing over and over again. All right, we're gonna save this and we're gonna do some shading and then we'll do some color hold next time, just to not waste time watching the same thing. All right, so for shading, what I would do is I'll create another layer and I'll drop it down to probably like 45% opacity, and I use sort of like a brownish gray. And then I like to use this tool here to kind of carve out some shapes. You know, sort of like that. Sometimes I'll use the brush tool as well, but you get some cool shapes when you can like kind of carve it out.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. I love shading so much.
It does make a big difference, you know.
Yeah.
Shading is definitely like, you just got to think about your light source and which things are like set farther back on your face, or which things, you know, are. I just trying to look at responding. Some people are saying like, you know, shading is hard, or I don't know where to put it, but definitely like in your eye sockets, you know, that's always a spot that usually you'd find some shading. I also have a ring light like going straight on me, so naturally there's going to be no shading, but
Yeah. Yeah, my stuff's like super bright too.
I was trying to like point out, I see how there's shit. I was like, no, there's not, because there's no shading there, but normally. Like the top of the teeth here, your lip would create a natural shadow over top. Definitely have like
It's looking crazy, man.
my go-to places where I just shade right away, because I know for sure those spots are always going to be shaded, and then I start to have to think about.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's already looking nuts, man.
Stoked.
Yeah, I love. Everyone's definitely super about your shading right now.
Okay. I mean, shading really helps make things come to life for sure. So now I'm just looking at obvious areas like this part of the arm that's tucked farther back, or like this area inside the sleeve and stuff like that. Let's see, there'd probably be like This half would be shaded and the light would be hitting the outside of the collar. Then this collar would be creating a shadow right here.
Warlock coming in again.
For real? Dang, awesome. Well, you certainly don't have to do that, Warlock. Don't feel any pressure to give subs, but it's super cool. You know, I know everybody appreciates it. Very cool.
Yeah, I love it. The people being just super nice to everyone. That's just kind of the community I love to see, man.
Positivity.
Yep. See here.
Ooh, and Mikey was another one too. I swear that person said they were leaving like 10 minutes ago, and they're still here, just dropping.
Mikey. They do that, man. They'll be in my chat and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go. I need to get some sleep," and then they'll come back and be like, "I couldn't sleep, so I'm here."
Too much FOMO. You're like, I know it's just going off in there.
Yep. Yep. So what was the last tour that you ended up doing?
Let's see, the last tour we did, I mean, the last full tour we did was in Europe, like probably like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, even maybe. But then we did a handful of like, you know, the Warped Tour just did those couple like West Coast shows and East Coast shows. So we did a couple of those, and then we just did a few just like one-offs surrounding it, just to kind of connect the dots. But that was it. We were kind of like done touring the album for a little bit, and then, you know, had to give Warped Tour a little love, you know. But yeah, it's been
totally.
quite, I mean, it's been like 2 years probably since I've been on like a full tour.
Yeah.
How about you?
Is that definitely something that gets to you a bit? Not being
Yes and no. I mean, I know it's the same thing for you. It's hard, but you don't want to like leave your family and stuff like that, you know. It's harder and harder to do, but I love the part like when I'm on stage, you know, like that part of it I still like really genuinely enjoy. So
Yep.
whenever they figure out how to
Do you ever
teleport,
get
you know?
Yeah.
when
Do
we-
you still ever get, like, I know I still do this, and I mean, it might be different for you because you've been doing it for a lot longer, but say you took some time off and you're just like, oh man, I don't know if I can do this. And then like it's time to go on stage. Then you walk out probably just nervous as hell. At least I am whenever I do. And then as soon as you hit that first note, it's like, oh, what?
riding the bike,
I
right?
I know this. I do this all the time. Let's fucking go.
Yes, I mean, there's definitely some of that. I don't really get nervous that much for some reason. But I mean, I guess if it's like a headline show and it's our show, I'm not nervous because I know everybody's there to see us, you know. But sure, if it's like a festival and you're thinking like, oh, are these people gonna like us? Like, is this could go bad? Like, yes, I'll get nervous then. And sure, or if it's like new album, new song, I haven't played these songs a million times, I've actually had to practice a lot and think about them, then yes, I might get nervous.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I guess. Oh, see, it just went for the little doom thing. I didn't even press anything. Let's see. I'm using a separate layer. I'll answer some questions while we wait for this. Yes, I'm using a separate layer for the shading than from the flats. There's one layer is the inks, another layer is the flat colors, and then another layer for shading. Okay, the little doom went away. Yay.
Very cool. It's looking nuts, man.
Stoked. Pull it out a little bit. Let's see, there we go. Cool. Not sure about this shadow. I might change Oh, don't you do it. Thinking about taking this out. I might bring that shading back, but I'm not sure yet. I like to put in my like duh shading, you know, where I'm like, okay, duh, this part's definitely shaded, and then you have to start making some decisions. I mean, a lot of it you have to think about where's your light source, where's your light coming from, because where your light coming from dictates where your shadows will be. But in this case, you're on stage, and there's probably a whole bunch of different lights coming from different angles. So we might do some cool things in the lighting stage where maybe it's reflecting like pink or red off this pant leg, but it's reflecting like blue or green off this pant leg or something because of like different lights on stage, just to kind of give it that on stage look. I think that could look cool.
Definitely. Damn. Yeah, but I think the last tour we did was literally actually right before all of this stuff.
Oh yeah, you got one in real quick, right?
I got one in real fucking quick, man. We went out to the UK for the end of our, I guess now will be the end of the fandom tour, for that last album. And it was crazy because like we started hearing about the virus like as we were out there in the UK.
Tricky. Yeah.
And it was like, oh man, this might get kind of bad. Like, and then I remember like on the way home, we were like already having trouble like getting through certain things. Everyone, like, we've always been the type to wear masks. If anyone in like the touring crew and camp in general is sick, just to, you know, make sure that we try to get rid of it as quick as possible.
For sure.
But I remember going through the airport like right before all of this stuff, literally right before everything started getting shut down, and just like getting looks like, why are you guys wearing a mask? Like, this is weird. You guys look weird. I remember the flight too. It was kind of empty, surprisingly, from, I think it was like from the UK to I don't know where we flew to first, but I think we had to go to Poland or something. I think we went from, I don't know, but we had people asking, like the flight attendants looking at us because we were wearing masks, and they're like, do they have the virus? And it's like, no, we don't, but we just want to make sure that we're being safe, and, you know, like,
and now you see people
whole
in masks, and it's just so normal.
It's super normal now. Yeah.
I remember like sitting I was parked in a parking lot like the other day, and some people pulled up and parked in front of me, and they both like sat there and like started pulling their masks up, and I thought, oh, any other day and age you'd be like, they're about to rob the store, you know, I should call the police or something. You see people like suiting up in their car, and you're thinking like, oh, but it's just normal.
Yeah. Yep.
Somebody I saw in the chat ask, someone in the chat was asking if I still have the flats layer selected. I don't actually right now. The problem is if I'm doing like cut shapes with this lasso tool. So you see sometimes, you know, I'm like just drawing a shape. Why isn't it working? Oof. Okay, so I'm drawing a shape like that, and then I paint bucket the shape in. Okay, sorry, I'll show you again, and then deselect it. So that's how you get like a shading like that. But you can't use the lasso tool if the area is selected. So see it right now, if I zoom in really close, you see the little sort of like marching ants. That's what it looks like that goes around the edge to show you it's selected. If I do that and I try to do the lasso, it takes them away. So you can't do lasso cuts while the layer is selected. So if I want to use the brush to draw like within, see now it's not selected, so it goes out. But if I select it and do the brush, then when I'm drawing out here, like nothing will happen. So it all depends. If I'm using the brush, I would probably select it. If I'm doing lasso cuts, then no.
Very cool. I know everyone in the chat is very appreciative of how informative that these things are, because I know I've seen some artworks from some, like, from fans and things traveling, and I'm just blown away by some of the stuff. So I know a lot of them are very interested in
There's a lot
art.
of talent. Okay, so the question was, if I'm using the lasso, how does it not go out? Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna switch it to lasso, and I will draw in like a shape. Okay, let's say even if I'll draw the shape past this. Okay, then when I switch to the paint bucket, up here at the very top of my screen, you see here it says anti-alias, contiguous, in all layers. See, all layers is marked on, which means that it's recognizing all the layers. So if I click right here, it's only going to go outside of it. If I were to click on the inside, it's only going to go on that. Now, if I clicked actually on the black line, you couldn't see it until I took this off, and then it would fill everywhere the black line is with the shading. So that's how it doesn't go past. If I took all layers off and I clicked it, it would fill everything in that lasso no matter what layer it's on, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind answering these kind of questions. Honestly, that's like half the reason I do this, is because I know how much it would have helped me if I could have asked somebody, like, how are you doing that? See, look, I forgot to turn it off, and what happened was when I clicked it, it turned the whole screen that color, because I turned that all layers off. So I'll Apple or Command Z, and then I'll turn all layers back on. And now if I were to click somewhere, see, it would restrain it to just that area. No problem.
So how long have you been drawing like this, like professionally? And also, I don't think everyone knows, but you actually do work with marble and some things.
Yeah, I started drawing before playing guitar. I always thought that this is what I would do for a living. The music thing didn't happen until I was like a teenager, but since I was really little, I would just sit in front of the TV and put Disney movies on with like a sketchbook, and I would try to just like copy what I was seeing off the screen. That's really how I learned at a young age, was just looking at cartoons and drawing them. And then I got a guitar when I was like 15 or something, and I was just like, oh, forget drawing. I'm done with drawing. I want to be a rock star, and luckily it worked, but I missed it. It was always one of those things where I wanted downtime. So that's I started a clothing line back in the day called Level 27, and that was just an excuse to get me back to drawing. I was like, if I start a clothing line, I actually have to draw for a reason, and people will see it. And like I was talking about before, I work so much better with motivation than if I'm just sketching for fun.
Yep.
So I knew if I gave myself like a project or made a job out of it, I would stick with it. So I started this clothing line, and that got me really back into drawing. And then it was cool because other people would figured out that I would draw, and opportunities would come to work for some other companies. But it wasn't really until Good Charlotte, we took a hiatus in maybe 2011 or something, where we all just decided we didn't want to go on tour. We just wanted to take a break. And I thought, okay, so now this is my chance to just draw full time, because a lot of the projects that I wanted to do, I just wouldn't have been able to do them on tour. It was just too much of a commitment, and I wouldn't have been able to draw fast enough. So so really, I guess it was maybe sometime around then when I got really serious about trying to make a job out of this, and started reaching out to some of the companies like Nickelodeon and Marvel, and I was like, hey, I've been drawing for a while. I had some of my own products, and the first things they all would say is, they would take the call and they'd take the meeting because they knew who Good Charlotte was, and they thought, okay, so maybe this guy already has a built-in fan base. Let's talk to him. And people would say, well, yeah, you can draw. You definitely can draw, but you can't draw as good. You can't draw good enough. You're not drawing at the same level. Why would we hire a guitar player in the band to draw a Marvel comic when we already have the best comic artist in the world drawing Marvel comics? And I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, Blood and Hope just said they got some Level 27 on Depop, and that's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully it's not pirated merch.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it get sort of like lit a fire that I had to get good. I was like, all right, I have to get like really good at drawing. Like I have to be able to draw as good as someone who is getting the job. So for probably the next year and a half, all I did was just watch tutorials online and practice and practice and practice every day, drawing the kind of stuff that like I knew I wasn't good at drawing, just to try to get, you know, on par with the best artists out there. And little by little, I would start getting like smaller jobs, but like from some big companies, and it was like a snowball effect. It just, each job kept getting bigger and bigger until finally, like, I'd go back to the same companies who said, you need to get better, you know, 2 years later, and I would say, okay, here's what I'm drawing now. And they're like, okay, now you can draw, like, let's talk. So it was just really about putting the hard work in, you know, just really just getting better, and making sure I was drawing at the same level as the people I wanted to be my peers.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely motivating yourself by like putting yourself in a situation where you have to do it.
You have to
makes
get better.
makes it yeah.
For sure. All right. Well, it is 5:30, so I'm probably gonna call this for now. I'm not sure. I just filled in the shading on this leg. I might bring a highlight back there, but you know, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. But okay. So everyone, thank you all so much. I love all the sub gifting and the new subs and the follows and all that. It's been super cool. I really love the vibe on these streams, so I appreciate it. And remember, a couple things. Anyone who subbed in the month of August, you're gonna be entered to a contest to get a free commission. You get to see your commission drawn live on the stream. So everyone who subbed, you're entered in that contest. Thank you so much. And tomorrow I'm going to be doing another stream at 1 o'clock California time, where me and my friend B Corn, another producer, are going to be listening to a bunch of songs and beats that other producers are submitting, and we're going to give some feedback on what they could do. So if you guys are into listening to some new music, join me tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And obviously whenever Geoff streams again, you guys gonna have to go over there too, but I don't need to tell you that. Y'all will be there. So thanks again, you guys. Another awesome stream. Thanks to you, Geoff. You're the man.
Absolutely. Yeah, likewise, man. Thank you for creating awesome art.
Hey, I try. I'm gonna open my Twitch up real quick and see if any of my other friends are streaming, so we could just maybe dump this raid right into their stream. Unless you plan.
Yeah, totally.
Unless you plan to continue to stream, we can dump them back into yours.
Oh no, I probably won't tonight. I've gotta do the dad mode thing.
Nothing wrong with dad mode. That's why I'm getting off, because it's time to get into dinner mode.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Let me see if I can open up.
So slow. Maybe if I close out my music, that might give me a little more something. It's being so slow. I typed Twitch in. Okay, come on. Okay, now we're moving a little faster. All right, let's see. Y'all got to hang in there, because we got to raid somebody with 80 people, and they'll be stoked.
Trying to see if I can find anyone that I know.
Well, I think I only follow like 10 people on Twitch, so I'm not sure how many people there will be.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's somebody who could really use a nice raid.
Yeah, it's definitely nice. Like if you see somebody that is just chilling with a certain, like a lower number, and then there's just an influx.
All right, another one of my friends. All right, two different producer friends of mine who are on here making music. One of them's got 200 people, and the other one's got 74. So we'll go for the 74. Remember last time it took me forever to figure out how to raid. You go to like creator dashboard or something, right? Yeah.
So what you do is you go into your chat, you do /raid space and then the username.
Okay. Hang on, it's being so slow. All right, let's see. I figured out how to do it from the creator dashboard too. There's like a little icon that says raid channel. That's how I did it last time.
Okay.
Man, it's like I can't even get, like, it's
Yeah.
the slowest I've ever seen, like my web browser. My computer's hurting right now.
That'll happen, man.
Okay. I was hoping by maybe closing Photoshop or something it might help, but all right. Unfortunately, someone said that I missed the stream. Yes, you did, but we're about to raid another cool channel, so. Okay.
Do you know what their username is? And I can just
Yeah. Oh, it looks like they may
I'll
have,
send you
they
a
may have just come off, so.
just
There's
ended.
only one on
Oh,
still now.
of course.
Illmind though, this guy's dude. So let's all right. Illmind's a super cool producer. So let's head on in there. About to raid. Roll with me, people. Get your travel partner, whatever you call it. All right. Thanks again, y'all. Let's do it. Something
Thanks,
went.
guys.
Did something went wrong? Of course it did. Let's try it one more time. Maybe he's set to. Can you set it to not raid or something like that?
You can get it set to where you can't be rated, yeah.
Well, why would you want that though, right?
I agree. I might have someone if neither of them are good.
What's the other way you said to do it? You go in the chat and you do what? Tell me how to do it in the chat and I'll see if it works.
You just do type /raid space and then whatever their username is with all whatever capital letters
So I
there
have
are.
to do it on Twitch or can I do it in Streamlabs?
Streamlabs will work.
Okay. Okay, so /raid then space.
Yep.
Wonder if is it cap sensitive?
And then I believe so. So yeah, you'll have to make sure you get all the capital letters correct.
All right. Oh, this is like the slowest my computer's ever been. All right, this should be it. Okay, all right, let's see if this works. You cannot raid this channel. Okay, set to not raid. Okay, so with that, I'm just gonna shut it down. So,
Yeah. We tried.
All right, we tried.
Let me see. I might have one person. Let me see real quick before I go. All right.
All right, let's see if this works.
So I'm gonna send you in our Discord chat.
Okay.
And I believe you can just paste this, copy and paste this.
Perfect.
This is a gaming channel though, so for anyone that is a gamer,
you cannot raid this channel. Okay, set to not raid. Okay, so with that,
this guy is some fun. I think he's only got about 21 people in there right now. He's playing a new game called Fall Guys.
Let me see. I might have one
playing,
person.
Fall Guys right now.
Yep. Let me see real quick before I go.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna send you in our Discord chat.
Okay.
And I believe you can just paste this, copy and paste this.
Perfect.
Everybody ready up? Find your buddies.
So for anyone that is a gamer,
you cannot raid this.
Yo, let's go, dude.